What's up, guys? BWiz here. Another I for AI video. A bit of a lesson on how you could vibe code something very quick. GPT. Base44 stands out great, and for this perfect example, I want to actually build something that we can host, that I can actually have somebody host it, and Base44 really comes through with that. But it actually says the real rivals to Base44 at 2026 are a program called Lovable, which is arguably the #1 competitor right now. So I am actually going to give it a try, and I'm going to actually test Lovable versus Base44. We're not going to mess with Bolt.new. I've messed with Cursor, of course. I use Windsurf all the time. Completely slows my computer down, but I love it. But anyway, these are a lot of, if you want to slow this down, you can see some of the options. But right now, what we're going to focus on is I want to build something that allows people to create an autobiography. So I'm going to start with Base44, and let me get a prompt in. I'm going to go ahead and jump on over to the page. I will be minimizing my browser like some people ask for because, well, I want to make everybody happy, but it's almost impossible to make everybody happy. Of course, Base44. I'm going to go ahead and type in my prompt. After I type it in, think about it a little bit. I'll let you guys see it, and we can determine. Well, basically, I think we'll use the same prompt for both Base44 and Lovable. I want us to meet codecs. If that's what you prefer, you can go ahead and try that method. However, I'm going to go ahead and cancel that set. I want to build an app that allows users to log in. They will choose different things such as their zodiac symbol, what they believe in, certain stories that made them who they are. It will ask the user, ooh, I said thousands, I should have said hundreds. Ooh, I hope it doesn't do that. Of these questions in order to completely and wholly write an autobiography that represents their true life stories, who they are, their ancestors were, all the things that make a person a person. And I want to dig deep so that it needs to be. I did so many typos. I'm sorry. I do that with AI. It understands. You know that. But anyway, it provided an entire autobiography. Of course, it will only show, the outline of the book and the users within. At the end, they'll be able to see portions of. Basically, what I meant there was they'll be able to see portions of the book, and decide if they want to change things, edit things, and then eventually at the end, of course, there will be probably some kind of payment method of some sort. Probably keep it very cheap. I think this is a great idea, and I just wanted to vibe code and show you guys how I do it. So now this is the rewritten art prompt. So it's basically going to tell it create a full stack web application. It does, now it's going to go ahead and put it into terms for how Base44 or Lovable will be able to do that. So basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy paste all of this. It's basically doing what I wanted to do, telling it everything. You can go ahead and slow down and read everything that it's trying to do here. But this is just a test. I want to show you guys how easy it is to vibe code something. And actually, I wanted to write this app. It seems like a really cool app to write. So I'm going to go ahead and get all of that. I did ask for it to have a login. Let's see, it says show chat panel. I don't think that was part of the website. It does say good to see you, B. Of course, perhaps it's already thinking that it's got me logged in. I did, sometimes you do have to, go back in and force it to do things like log in. You see it says we have 44 questions remaining. So let's go ahead and sit. This is a complete beta test. I have not cherry picked this at all. So we're just going to play around with it and see what we can come up with. And so yeah, let's go ahead and just let's make a completely let's make a John Doe and his zodiac symbol. Well, I'll go ahead and tell you guys I'm a Taurus, so How do you to feel that describes or resists you? So let's just be quick. Taurus. Um, I feel that makes me rather full-headed. And let's just. I mean, I know this may be I mean, you can skip forward, and you know, this is just beta testing. So see, it's asking questions. Definitely, if you had to choose an archetype, the wanderer, the sage, the rebel, the caretaker, the creator. Oh, that's actually a great. Actually, I have a book on that. Oh my gosh, I wish I could find it. It is right around somewhere, but I don't want to go off camera. But this is so great that it actually did this question. I think I always would choose to be the caretaker. I love taking care of people. If I see things going wrong, I like to, you know, I like to set it straight. I want to be a caretaker. How would so, okay, so obviously we got it working here, and so from there, I've already took the panel down. So let's say we want to, here, these are just some things you could do. Let's say I want it to have a dark and light mode option. It's rather blank. Could you spruce it up with more, um, let's say, artistic surrealism gradient patterns? Which, that's just, I like to work on GUI first. I love how it's already named it Life Script, the story of you. I mean, beautiful. I mean, it's already given it a name. I mean, what more could you really ask for when you come up with an idea like this? And let's go ahead and explore a little bit. It says the library. Every answer you've written gathered in one quiet place. Return to them, revise them, and remember them. And so yeah, it goes. It has already logged the two that I put in. Of course, you have a timeline. It could eventually be made into a social thing where other people can uh, maybe you can match. Match life scripts, and so here's a beautiful idea. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use it. So I mean, it's something fun to work on, but I wanted to show you guys just vibe code. I know it's something different from what I normally do, but it's definitely fun. Okay, so then you have the book at the end, and then so that's gonna be your memoir, and so it's got the 44 questions, and then eventually, I want it to have an algorithm, perhaps that really defines who you are based upon these questions. And into a credit block. You're out of daily credits on your free plan. So apparently I was asking it a little bit too much. I was basically, let's see if I can find it. I told it I had to want it dark and light mode, blah, blah, blah. Could spruce it up with more artistic surrealism, surrealism gradient patterns, give it more of a sleek and high-tech look. Of course, it tried to do that here, but then, yeah, I mean, if I wanted it to actually kind of answer all the questions. That way, we could really see what it creates in the end. Uh, but I'll definitely be leaving the link. I'll publish it and allow people to play with it. And now, so I guess we're going to go ahead and test the same prompts on the system Lovable just to see how it stacks up and what it does different. I have to say it has a very lovable user interface, very simplistic. This is the same prompt with all of the same typos, so let's go ahead and throw that in there. Let's see what we get, guys. Okay, of course we gotta log in. I understand. Put that in. So it's using Opus 4.7. So your credits go through April 30th. Which is my birthday, amazingly. If you guys want to remember my birthday and maybe like subscribe to the channel on my birthday or something, that'd be great. Okay, so we got that. Alright, let's go ahead and throw that in there and give it a little bit of time. Let's see what it does. I'm interested to see, I really am. I've never tried this one. Of course, I've tried Base44, so I knew it's pretty good, but I actually haven't tried this one myself, so it's going to be interesting. You know, these things seem to move a little fast now. It looks like it's questioning a few things. Okay, it looks like it's going to ask some questions. What's the scope for this first version? Landing demo only. Full operation. Yeah, function. So yeah, we're gonna go the full. Yeah, wow, it's asking us some very deep questions here. How should the questions work? Wow, it is really asking. Oh my God, this is amazing. I'm actually really really excited about this. AI ask follow-ups based on previous answers or a static. No, I want AI adapted interview. Because I want it to be. Wow, it's really honing in on what we want to make. This is amazing, actually. I'm not sure I even want to make a video out of this anymore. I really want to make this website, but hey, let's do it open source. For a paid book, which formats and payment provider? We would definitely want to go Stripe, the most common. So yeah, wow, it's asking everything, and it's like, oh my God, this is amazing. I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm just kind of being a fanboy right now. What visual directions appeal to you? Mystical. We're gonna go. I really like the. That's kind of. It's even asking what I want it to look like. I mean, it. This is amazing. Um, okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and submit all that. Collaborate. No, we're gonna skip the collaboration. Unless you guys want to collaborate, let me know. I think it's actually a really cool idea. I have more. We'll be Bob coding some more. I think I'll be showing some more ideas that I have. So, wow, and it's asking a lot of things. So we definitely are going to have to add an LLM. Um, enable cloud. So let's go ahead and just. Oh, okay. Yep, yeah. It's just wanting us to allow all of that. Definitely allow all of that. That's what we need. We need all of that. Oh, I can't wait to see what. I mean, and it's so fast too. I'm not even. I was gonna pause it and skip through all of this, but I guess I should show you guys the actual, method to the madness here. It's doing. Normally, you would have to explain all these things and actually be a coder and kind of know how you want the UI to look, tell it how you want it to do. Lovable seems to be just dominating and asking all the right questions. I cannot wait to see the example of this website. You do have to kind of slide it here. You have to view the details, and then it'll allow you to do the preview. It did have a login system that wasn't working, so I had to cut that out. But let's see. Continue your book, and this looks like it's going to be more of an AI based way to create an autobiography. So it's a profound honor to sit with you in this quiet space, where your memories can finally find the words they deserve. Every life is sprawling epic, waiting to be transcribed, and I am here to help you gather the threads of yours. To begin at the very root of things, when and where did your story first begin, and what kind of world did you wake up into? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to test the system because I don't feel like getting too deep with you guys about all my life story. I don't think you guys want to hear that either. So we're going to go ahead and hit that into ChatGPT. We're answer this in a verbose way. It's actually given a lot. ChatGPT, you need a therapist. I'm sorry. I can't help you. I'm trying. I'm doing my best. Okay, so here, we'll see. Let's see. We'll enter this and see what it does. Okay, so we do have a working LLM that is understanding it, though. I think it really did. With the LLM, it's. I think a lot of people will be able to speak to it better if it's in an LLM form, and then winds up, creating the autobiography in that manner. So let's go ahead and try that one more time. Let's see what it says, and we'll wrap this up. I just wanted to show you how easy it is to vibe code, and how fun it can be. So, all right, we did that. Okay, so it's going to keep asking questions and questions here, and you know, I think we're going to end this here because there's so much to be done. There's a lot that you can do with this. This is just basically, yeah, see, two answers given. It says it's still in beta, of course. I will leave the link to this also. Dude, I appreciate you guys watching this far. If you guys are interested in me doing more videos like this, let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe. Peace.
Are you watching or are you seeing?
I see what you overlook,
What are you becoming?
what you taught me to be.